about church, the way you treat church, the time you come to church. When you say give, you give pence, change. But the same person, when it comes to something else, you are giving huge money. Yeah. It's all the way you think. If the thing is valuable to you, you invest. And it is in these little things sometimes we forget. And then you before you are aware, life is gone. You didn't do anything much for God. So you are in a good church. If you're in a good church, do all that is possible, not at your convenience. It must be at a price, at a sacrifice. Jesus said, it must cost you something. Do everything proper to make it work. Have the mindset, I'm going to do everything proper to make sure that the church is working. Those are the things that God looks at your heart. You are due for a blessing. You are due for your testimony. You are due. Because as I'm sitting here, if I'm just going to look at your face, if I should know what is in your heart, I'll probably be discouraged. Yeah. Sometimes you get glimpses of what is in your heart, and you so through what you say. Like Jesus, he saw what was in Peter's heart through what he said. There are some people you are in the same church, but you do things as if you are purposely sabotaging things. As if you want the thing to fail. Why are you thinking like that? Don't you know you are going to give an account one day? Don't you know that you are there to be a source of help? You are there to be a source of encouragement? Why are you competing instead of complementing? I didn't do it, so it must fail. He did it, so he must suffer alone. Why? So you must learn to think properly. It all starts with your thoughts, how you are thinking, how you see it. So that's why he says, and you see, this is how it works. The thoughts, they are spirits. The thoughts that come to you, they are spirits. They come into your mind, which is like the airport. So when it comes, it's like a plane. You are the control tower. You must decide, this is not the airport you are supposed to land in. Then reroute it and let it fly somewhere else. But for some of you, the thought will come. The thought, the Bible calls it a fiery dart. This is from the devil. It fires it, and it's a fiery dart. Have you seen in the movies, like the movies when they have arrows and they fire, like in the olden days? See that when the arrow hits the target with the fire, it doesn't fall. The sticks and the fire burns. Yeah, because they put something like coal tar or something on it, and so when the thing hits you, if it hits the roof, it stays on the roof and it burns. That's the image that Paul was giving. So an arrow can be fired with that thing. So that's why a thought can come to you and you cannot dismiss it by yourself. So what do you need to dismiss the thought? The word of God. That's the only thing that can deal with the thought. Because the word of God, Jesus used the same thing. Jesus said, it is what? Written. Why do you think you can do anything else apart from that? So you use the word of God and say, this thing that I am angry about, this thing that I don't want to help, this thing that I am refusing to give, this thing that I am behaving the way I'm behaving, is it in the word of God? As soon as you see it's not in the word of God, you kick it away.